What is up, boys? It is Water Buffalo Man here, back for more Ark Survival Ascended. Alright, so we're going to be taming this here, I'm hoping. The Meiolania, the high-tier rock wall monster that you need to tame the Megisotherium. I'm not sure how to tame it. It doesn't specify anything on the Curseforge page, so I'm going to assume it's just normal tranks. So let's test it and see. I'm going to just really go out on a limb and say it's just trank it out, because 13k torpor isn't super high. I mean, it'd help if I could hit my shots where I want to. I'm using shocking trank darts right now. 25 to the head. Yeah, that's not that great. If you had a stronger trank rifle, you'd probably get this guy out a lot quicker. Like I said, the only thing I could assume is it's probably just a normal knockout tame. I don't think it's going to have anything specific. It didn't specify that it did in the mod description. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say it doesn't. It's probably just a knockout. I don't know what else it could physically do. Maybe explosions, but it would also tailor towards torpor as well. So you'd also have to knock it out with some sort of torpor as well. But then again, at that point, it could be like a rock elemental, but then the torpor wouldn't be going up right now with me shooting it in the head with tranks. So it's one of those situations where it looks to me like it's definitely a torpor knockout, which is fair. It does have oxygen, though, so that does make me a little bit worrisome that if it goes in the water, it will drown. So it's like a giant land turtle. That's what it sounds to me like a giant tortoise. But even tortoises go in the water, don't they? Normally, you wouldn't be flying. Yes, again, we're in creative. You guys know that. That's how we do our taming showcase videos. Is we do creative so we can have access to absolutely everything, because there's quite a bit I want to show off with this creature. It's kind of a monster. It's got a special rocket saddle that is kind of insane. Looks like it can shoot massive rockets and blast everything, and I kind of want to see what it does. But I'm assuming you could just trap this like you normally would, just put some like posts around it. I don't know what it can break. I haven't looked. I haven't tested anything to see what it can break, honestly, either. But right now it is partially submerged, which I'm not too excited about. It is not a fast swimmer at all. So we're probably going to have to just force it back towards the land, I'm assuming. Or maybe just have it come towards me. Yeah, keep coming my way. I'm going to assume it's a knockout. Like, that's the only thing that makes a semblance of sense would be it's a knockout. I love how it looks like... Like I said, it reminds me so much of like a Bowser shell creature, honestly. Yeah, it's definitely got oxygen. So I'm a little worried about that part. So I'm going to try to get behind it a bit and hopefully force it towards land. Once we get a little closer towards its max torpor, I'm not going to tame. I'm not going to shoot it anymore until it gets on land. Oh, there we go. It's back on land a little bit. There it is again. Back on land again. I got to get in front of it now. Don't you turn. Don't you turn. Go to sleep right here. Go to sleep right here on this rock. Go on this rock. Go on this rock. Go on this rock. Go on this rock. No, don't go in the water. Dude, you're not a swimming turtle. You don't swim, dude. Get out of the water. I'm really confused on what this guy is doing. It's running towards me for some reason, even though it shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm not... It's not... Okay, now it's turning the other way. So let's shoot it back in the leg again. Keep its torpor rising, because it's definitely a knockout. It's got to be a knockout. Keep going, buddy. I'm just going to keep hitting it for the 5 points, because we have unlimited darts. I can just make more. As you can see, it's not going down at all. The only thing that's going down is the durability of my weapon, which, again, I'm not too super worried about. Stay on the rocks, stay on the rocks, stay on the rocks, stay on the rocks. Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. And it went to sleep in the water, I believe. I'm going to assume it's kibble. Yes, it is. Okay, so it is definitely a kibble tame. So what we're going to do is if this thing gets close to... It just needs to feed once. If this thing feeds once, we're going to force tame it. Or, well, we're not necessarily going to force tame this specific one. We'll just spawn another one in at this level. Because this has got to be the way to tame it. It's got to be knockout. I don't like that it decided to keep going in the water. But it's cowardly. It has a cowardly trait, so that makes a little bit of sense. I just want to see it feed. Once it feeds, I'll be A-okay with just spawning one in. But I think it's legitimately just a knockout. Because it has to be, because I mean, something's in its inventory. It's asking for it. And this is what I'm kind of excited for. This is what I want to see. Let's see. Feed. Do a feed. Come on, do a feed. Give me a cheeky feed here, buddy. You know you want to. The only problem is it's kibble. So it's going to take a lot less or a lot more food to go down for it to feed itself, which kind of sucks. Its oxygen is going down. Oh, it did feed. 47%. Okay, so yes, it is definitely a knockout tame. So with that being said, yeah, we're not going to be able to get the feed off on this. So, oh, would you guys look at that? It's tamed, huh? Magic. I don't know what happened there, guys. So it's definitely a knockout tame. It was my fault for knocking it out in the water, but I just wanted to showcase that. That is how you tame it. I don't know where my kibble went. I have no clue where that kibble went. I don't really care too much either. But you guys at least got to see how to tame it. It's definitely just a knockout. So, let's make a saddle. It's got two different saddles. It's got the classic and the mortar. We're going to make the mortar saddle because why wouldn't we? So, let's take that saddle, slap it on the back of this guy. That is what the saddle looks like. Need to be buried to use cannon. Oh, that's just its normal A bite. Whoops, or its normal trigger bite. So you have to bury yourself to use the cannon. Okay, that's cool. Can you change aim type? Oh, it does say change aim type. Let me go back in the ground here. So you can... There's no typing there. It's just like whether it's aimed up or aimed down. Okay, but either way, let's just craft a bunch of these. We have to be off its back to craft a bunch. We're going to craft like 30 of these probably. More like 25. Okay, we'll go with 30. I like that. That's a solid number. It shoots. I mean, it literally just called a mortar, so that makes sense. But I'm kind of interested to see what it does. That is so cool, dude. I definitely like that. Okay, let's unbury out of the ground really quickly here. Let's get near something and mortar blast it. Because this thing is insane. I'm wondering if... I'd have to reach out to the mod dev. Do the stronger saddles increase the damage output? And is there any way to make it stronger? Like, if that makes sense. Like, so if, like, there's a higher percentage saddle, does that make the mortar do more damage? Oh, there's a trilobite right there. That's fire right there. Oh, kind of overshot that one, huh? Definitely overshot that one. That should hit something, right? Oh, 100... Okay, so 168 isn't terrible, really. For what this thing is, 168 damage is not bad. My voice just completely cracked. But let me bury myself in the ground. It says show preview. It's probably going to preview where it's going. So let me slide right over here. Because I know there's a Carbonemus. I almost said tortoise. Carbonemus right there. Okay, yeah, so that tells you where it's going. That is cool. So you can kind of get a rough idea where you want to fire. That's not bad. I like that a lot. So let's fire some more shots. Where does that one? That one should land right in front of us, correct? Pretty much, yeah. Okay, that is really cool. I dig that. So let's go right about... Can I bury in the water or no? Can. And there's no limit to how fast you could fire, it looks like. Nope, there's no limit at all. That's insane. Okay. That is cool. I dig that. Alright, let's go find something we could fight really quick. Oh, nope. Where did those rockets go? Where did those rockets go? Where did they go? Right there. Okay, I can't pick it up because I don't have anything on me. So we'll take those rockets. Let's find something that'll actually fight us. There should be something around that'll fight us. A Parasaur won't. Spino will. A Spino definitely will fight me. So let's hop on this guy. Let's throw the rockets into the back of this guy where they are. There they are. Let's bury. Shoot rockets at the Spino. Oh, it missed. Where's my I gotta get its aggro. I gotta get its attention. And then I'm just gonna pepper it in the face. There it is. There it is. There it is. Let's bury really quickly. Let's get our angle. Oh yeah, right there. Firing all these straight up. It should land right in front of us. That didn't hit him. Oh, there we go. 103 damage isn't terrible. It's in berry buff, so we have less damage taken. Okay, so that's not hitting terribly bad. It's not hitting as well as I'd like to see it hit, per se. But it's not hitting terrible. There's probably registering that it's hitting the trees is probably why it's not doing anything. But that's still really cool. Let me get as physically close as I can to it. Like, I'm talking right up its face. Bury again. Let's blast a couple rockets straight up into the air. There we go. Okay, that's hitting better. Yeah, it was definitely counting that it was hitting the tree. Wow, 325. Okay, that's really good. Let's just spam let's spam a bunch of rockets, because I want to see how many rockets I can fire in succession before if it has a cooldown. Which I don't believe it does. No, there is absolutely no cooldown on how many rockets. None of them are... That melted him really quickly. That's insane. But yeah, there you guys have it. That is the Meiolania with its rocket saddle. This thing is an absolute monster, and it is a tank. It's got 20k health to begin with. Can do pretty decent damage. Just give it some rockets. Only problem, rockets are kind of on the pricier side. 1 black pearl, 20 crystal, 18 metal ingots, 25 cementing paste, 60 gunpowder, and 16 polymer. And to make the saddles, it's kind of a higher level for the mortar saddle. The normal saddle is pretty low, which you can get to relatively easy. This one kind of costs a little bit with the black pearls as well. And the mortar rockets, you need to be 89 as well. So there you guys have it. That is how you tame and utilize the Meiolania. This thing is a beast, and it is the easiest and best way to tame the Megistherium as well. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.